Hi Scorpio, and welcome to your mid-March Lenormand reading. My name is Julia Aurelia, and today I'm going to have a look into every area of life with the Grand Tableau, the large spread with the Lenormand. So we're going to look into business, finances, love, relationships, and everything else that wants to come through. This is a reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus sign. Make sure to watch your other placements as well to get the full picture. Welcome to all the cross watchers. So what are the energies for Scorpio? What are the energies for Scorpio in the upcoming month? And we do have movement and action. So let's see. It might be that you're taking action based on some sort of advice that is going to help improve a situation. Especially since we do have the cross here, there might be some sort of karmic situation or some sort of burden. There might be news coming in from somebody in authority connected to a situation that is maybe a little bit difficult. This is also connected in the placement this card sits, connected to a direction you want to move into. Let's see, we're going to dive deeper into the messages once all of the cards are on the table. So what do we have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So there could come in some sort of info, or a message could come towards you connected to an ending or a completion. Maybe something is a little bit delayed. Maybe you're gonna get advice in because some sort of journey that you are on, may that be an actual journey or a metaphorical journey. It might be some sort of transitioning phase. There are some difficulties connected to it. So this is the other person. There are always two personal cards in the deck, one being the woman. This is your card, so erase this image, put your image in. This is you, Scorpio. This is the person you're dealing with, no matter of their gender. So erase this person and put in the person you're dealing with. I have experienced this in those general readings that usually this would be, if you do a one-on-one reading and you are in a relationship, then this is the other person, your love interest. In those general readings, it could be any person, somebody from your family, your friend circle. It could be a colleague, a co-worker. It can also be another aspect of you. So we'll just see what the energies surrounding this person is. And then you're gonna feel into if this is your energy or if this is the energy of another person in your life. So there's a new beginning in love, or connected to something that you love, maybe a new beginning connected to your passion. So that's ahead of you. And therefore there might be a bit of excitement here. Especially in this combination, I do see the birds as an energy of nervousness, because like you might feel the excitement of a new love here. But there could also be a bit of nervousness connected to not really knowing if you can trust this person or this new love or this new beginning, because it's in the house of the fox. And the fox can talk about distrust. It can talk about maybe being torn, being nervous because you don't really know if something is right for you or not. So I'll just have a quick look onto the cards. I think that's fine. You can see everything. Let's just adjust the camera a little bit. Right, let's move into the reading and into every area of life. So I would say we're going to focus on love first. It seems to be, there seems to be an offer. There is a beautiful surprise. Something connected to love or something that you love could surprise you. There could be an offer, an invitation, something being given to you, compliments. This could be a flirty energy, especially with the new beginning in love that we see here. This can also mean a new phase connected to something that is dear to your heart, someone that is dear to your heart. And like I said, connected to love, there's also a little bit of excitement or stress and nervousness. Let's move a little bit deeper into that. We do see there is a bit of worry. And I'm gonna read both of the cards, I feel like, now very closely together, because yeah, well, this is your personal card, and I can see that you're worrying about something. There seems to be some sort of burden or karmic situation. It might mean that you worry about money, so money might be an energy that is a bit like a burden. Worrying about stability, worrying about your foundation, or your home. Something connected to your private life, your home, the place you're living at, and yeah, the financial burden making you worry, and it feels like also quite nervous emotionally. That's one aspect that I can see here. Let me have a look. And there are also some challenges when it comes to stability or work. So something connected to work seems to be quite challenging. At the same time, I mean, the thing is, we do have the sun next to it. So there could be, something could open up for you, but at the same time, the sun card, which is the card for success and clarity, is in the house of the challenge. So the thing that might be challenging might relate to some sort of success when it comes to business, when it comes to your work. But it might also mean that it's a little bit difficult and challenging for you to work on making something successful. So at the moment, there is a little bit of uncertainty connected to possibly, is something going to be successful? Is something going to make you happy? This uncertainty is also connected to a change. So what's making you uncertain? What adds to the energy of confusion in your life at the moment or in the upcoming month? This is connected to a change, maybe not really knowing how everything is going to develop. Maybe there is a change which is making you a little bit insecure, giving you a bit of stress and possibly some sort of conflict. This is also, it seems to be there is something changing connected to karma or a burden, which also refers to your private life or to your home, to your foundation or your stability. There could be the energy of withdrawing, or that there are very official, so Tower could be official governmental structures and offices, could be the law, could be anything that is connected to very official firms. So that's one aspect here. There might be a situation in your private life where something is changing, and it feels like this journey that you're on, this phase of transition, is just not easy. What I can also see is that the change is also connected to another person here. Again, maybe this is you or just another aspect of you, but for most of you, this is connected to another person. I do get the energy quite rarely that this is another aspect of you. I had this, I think, like one or twice now within those readings that I do for the mid-March readings. Let's clarify what we see here. There is some sort of ending of stability, ending of work, or something that was anchored in your life. This is the connection energy here. Maybe you work together with this person. Maybe there's something in your life that has been anchored, and now this is basically the completion of something, the ending of something. Some sort of ending could be delayed. But I also see next to this person, maybe this person is lucky. There could be some sort of improvement connected to this person. But I also see surrounding this person the snake and the fox. So snake can talk about manipulation, can talk about delays. So it could be that luck kind of like is delayed, connected to some sort of completion or ending energy. It might be that this person is going through a change themselves. Something is changing connected to this person. And we do also see the fox. Fox can simply mean maybe something is not quite right here. It could also mean being very clever, having a strategy about how to move forward in this situation with the other person. But then again, also it can talk about deceit and falseness, maybe out of self-preservation, maybe out of the need to fulfill one's desires of control or power. So again, like I said, this could be either you or another person where this is a situation that is surrounding this person. I do also see there's some sort of journey, or some sort of, maybe it could be some sort of distance. Asking yourself if the distance is right, if this is wrong, is this going to bring an improvement, to distance yourself from someone here. What I find quite interesting is that I do feel, for some of you, there might be two things, two relationships, as this is the energy of, this is the house of the ship. So talking about a relationship that is far away. So there might be a relationship with somebody who is far away or from a foreign country. A journey with this person in the past might have ended, and now there could in this relationship be a significant distance, which might add to something that is heavy on you, like a burden. Like I said earlier, it could have to do with financial burdens, or also, I mean, the fish can talk about your feelings. So maybe you feel burdened due to a very difficult journey, possibly an ending or completion with this other person. Maybe this is in general in your life, something that you are experiencing. It feels like there are twists and turns in this situation with this person. Maybe some sort of luck connected to it. But also it might mean that you need to be strategic about something here. There is also a choice. So I feel like connected to this person, and usually I don't read this person at the beginning of the reading. Usually I do this in the end, which is quite interesting that this is coming through just straight away. So what I can see here is that there is some sort of choice. The choice of ending something is going to be like a blessing. So maybe you are going to decide in the future, which is quite interesting because I can see this through those cards here and here. And I'm not going to go too deep into how I read the Lenormand, because I don't want to confuse you, but I do feel in the future there's going to be a choice to end something, and this ending is going to be like a blessing. It's going to be really, possibly really good to have this ending, to have this completion. But like I said, there is some sort of significant choice in the future ahead of you, and it might be that there's some sort of conflict connected to it, because it means cutting something away, closing a chapter. But this closing of a chapter is going to be very beneficial. I just heard it's going to bring you peace. It might be that there is an important piece of information and knowledge that is going to help to clear something, so that something could end. This knowledge might also refer to the knowledge could be part of some sort of conflict when it comes to a decision here. For some of you with the scythe, this can always talk about an ex that might be manipulative. For some of you, this might refer simply to cutting away, making a clean cut. Again, I do feel like a clean cut, a choice to end something in the future is going to, or maybe something is going to come to a natural end and it's going to be a clear cut. But for some reason, I mean, there is the choice connected to it, and I feel like something is going to be like a blessing. So this is all I can see for this situation. I do want to move into relationships straight away, because what I can see here is super interesting, because here we have a relationship that is anchored. It might be somebody you work with. It's a relationship that is very stable, very secure. It's a long-term relationship. Possibly it could be something new as well. So new growth, something new which is growing long-term, and which on the one hand It could be there could be a lot of feelings connected to in this relationship. On the other hand, abundance and finances could play a part. There is a house, so talking about the different aspects of the fish. Fish can talk about how you feel and your feelings, and also about finances. So in this relationship, you could feel very at home with this person. Maybe you live together with this person. Finances could flow into a home, or maybe there are finances connected to a home or to your base. We do see there is communication. Communication is going to be the key for growth and for a long-term stability here. I do see this relationship does have a good foundation. There's something unclear or uncertain when it comes to outside influences or the outside, which could be a certain group of people or a social circle or something connected to the public. So something connected to this situation here is unclear. We have an interesting combination here as well, because you might work on being independent within this relationship. This could also mean being self-employed. Taking control over work, taking control over stability, security, but working in public, working with groups. This could be your work environment. You're working on something connected to your social circle, but then again, we do have something being unclear connected to that. So again, growth, a long-term relationship, stability, which is quite interesting, because all of the energies surrounding this energy here, which is another person in general, again, could be you, seems to be very challenging and difficult, while there is a relationship here that seems to be new. So this could also explain the ship here, that you are in relationship wise, you are in some sort of transition phase. Right. Did we do everything connected to love? No, I don't think so. So I think we've covered your energies here. Moving a bit further into love, something is nagging on you emotionally, which has to do with a change, and I do feel something is making you nervous here. Again, is something right? Is something wrong? Feels like something you could ask yourself in the upcoming month. Love could be connected to work, but maybe you're working on success in public, connected to something that you love. Now, the love card, of course, can be romantic love, but it's basically everything that you love, including your passion. This is why sometimes we see energies here that would more connect to your business than it would connect possibly to a love relationship. If this is love, then we do have stability here. We have possibly working on making something successful, maybe successful also to the outside, or publicly successful. I do feel there's a lot of networking happening connected to love, or something that you do love. There's change, there's networking. It's all connected with a little bit of a stressful or hectic energy. Do you say hectic, or was it German? And yes, something connected to basically the outside. I also feel like with the moon here, the situation connected to love could be quite emotional, but at the same time you have the sun here, so also makes you really happy. Something emotionally could come to light as well, connected to love, and something that you do love. However, what I can see as well is the karmic energy, the burden is also connected to love, or something that you do love. There are challenges connected to it. There's possibly some sort of solution connected to another person, possibly another relationship, which is going to bring in stability and security. So there's some sort of solution and answer possibly to the challenges here when it comes to stability and security. So let me see. Yeah, I do think let's move into finances. I did finances already slightly at the beginning, or every now and then. The finance card is in the house of burden or karma. So that's obviously a little bit of a difficult energy here. However, the finances here show me energies connected to finances, how you spend your money, how is or where is the money flowing into, and money could flow into a house, into a new home. So something could clear up that was uncertain, connected to a new home, to a family, or to stability in general. There seems to be communication. For some of you, this is really a contract for a home. There could be a change in connected to your home. So communication, contract, partnership connected to the home, finances flowing into it, but being a bit, I would say, strained at the moment. Even though something seems to open up and is going to be successful, maybe hard work. Maybe finances are also being cut a little bit in the upcoming month, but it might also mean that there's some sort of help and support. For some of you, this could mean that you're not going to receive any help and support, but what you're going to earn here is some sort of success anyway. So that could be something as well, that you are financially successful, but maybe something that supported you is going to financially fall away, is going to be cut. Nevertheless, even though they are in a difficult position in the house of finances, I see growth. So there is growth, possibly also connected to a relationship. So again, this is the destiny line. And since we end with the finances in the end, we have basically two different meanings. There could be new growth or a new beginning of a long-term relationship that is there are a lot of feelings, let's say, like that. But then also, again, because of the placement, the feelings are a bit burdened for some reason. Maybe because of a difficult journey. Or there is a new beginning and growth in your life due to a commitment, a partnership that is also beneficial for your finances. As we do, again, have the tree in the house for finances. So finance is a bit difficult, but I feel like there is improvement. Things are going to clear up, especially if this is about security, a family, or your house, your home. Yeah. Having a look at work. So one aspect that I saw here already was that work might be a bit difficult. So it might be difficult to work on your success, or personally to work on your happiness. But just considering work as your career and the business that you do, it is in the house of public, which is quite interesting because we had this earlier already. So you might work with a certain group of people. You might work with the public in some shape or form. Maybe you are in public, working in public, working with events even. There could also be really an energy of networking at the moment connected to work and business. Like I said, I feel for some of you it's the energy of being independent, being in control. Maybe you feel a little bit out of control. Something might be difficult. Maybe it's difficult to be self-employed, to be independent. Maybe there are certain structures that limit you in a way. That might be something here, that challenges connected to work because there are certain limitations in some shape or form. Or it almost feels like something is limiting your opportunities or your growth, or let's see what else. I do feel like in the near future, this is just really ahead of you. So I do see there is a change connected to work, even though it has been possibly quite difficult in the past. We do see with something that you love, you're going to be successful, and communication is key. Successful communication is going to bring in the solution. This is the key to success connected to work. So I feel like it's very important to communicate, and maybe you're working with communication in some shape or form, or writing or expressing something. And I do see this is it's basically from now on that you will see a bit of a shift in the energy of work, that there is really success coming in through something that you love, through your passion, through writing, expressing, talking, communicating. And I do see, like I said, a big vibe of networking here as well. There has been some delays connected, or difficulties, delays connected to work, which also was quite a burden. See some sort of emotional stress connected to work as well. Thinking about, is this the right approach? Is this the right thing? There is a new business. It seems like a new partnership, a new contract in your life connected to work as well. There's something new that you commit yourself to. Maybe something you feel very at home with, or where you have a good foundation. Again, communication seems to be very important, and networking seems to be important for work. Yeah, and this is also part of the center of the reading. So it's basically you and love, success, stability, which is going to be a significant part for the upcoming month. So may this be stability and happiness in love, or in something that you do love, or it might mean that you're going to be successful in business with your passion, basically, or something that you love. So let's have a look. I do feel okay, a couple of more things that I'm getting here. I feel like what's nagging on you, what you're thinking about, maybe the energy of stability, security, foundation, home. For some reason, I feel you and your worries are kind of like influencing your business in a way, which in a sense, it's good that you are on top of the business, because it means that it's in your hand. You can influence your business. And we do see the key here to growth and stability when it comes to your business. But I feel also like there are worries about stability, about security. This might relate to finances. It might relate to a relationship. It could also relate to your business. Yeah, and so I would probably say try to worry less, because it's not helping. Yeah. So what else? Hold on a second. The finances. What are the finances influenced by? A change that is causing a bit of stress of nervousness. It might be a change connected to your surroundings, your outside energy, the public. But then again, also to your home, or your family, or your foundation. So it might mean that as well as your environment is changing, as also your place where you live, which obviously could refer to a move. And that has an influence onto the finances. While what has an influence on this specific relationship? Emotions, love, happiness, and happy, successful communication. So this is why I'm saying the energies of this relationship, which might be a work relationship or a very stable, anchored relationship in your life, I do see this as very, very positive. However, I see something here, possibly in the past, that is also difficult. I mean, could be an ending also with a mother, with another female energy, a mother, a sister, female friend. So everything that I said at the beginning here, maybe this is someone you once worked with, or you once had some sort of anchored friendship or relationship in some shape or form. Like I said, it's now kind of like there's something ending, or was something ending. And then also, of course, connected to love. Your emotions are heavily influencing love, which I think is probably good. However, I also see a new beginning. There's a new love, a new phase in love, a new beginning in love. So maybe new lightness, maybe something is gonna brighten literally here your heart, and you might feel just a little bit more light and easy. And this is basically straight ahead of you. All right. So this is your reading for the upcoming month. I do hope you resonate with it. If so, please leave a like, a comment, or subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys next time.